They told us these were just stories, whispers carried through generations, tales meant to entertain the young and comfort the old. But ancient voices do not fade so easily. What if the myths were not just stories, but memories? Memories of forgotten kingdoms, of gods who walked among mortals, of battles carved into the bones of the earth. Listen closely, the past is speaking again. This is Echoes of the Gods. Have you ever felt like there's a missing chapter in human history? A story so old, it's almost forgotten. Today, we're embarking on a journey back in time, not just centuries, but millennia, to an age before the world as we know it. This is the story of the Great Flood, a cataclysm that echoes in the oldest myths of nearly every culture on Earth. From the sun-scorched plains of ancient Mesopotamia, where a king named Gilgamesh sought immortality after a devastating flood, to the lush lands of the Yoruba people in Africa, who speak of the Oemi-Apata, the flood that turned mountains into islands. We'll travel to ancient Greece, where the philosopher Plato wrote of a magnificent island civilization, Atlantis, which vanished beneath the waves in a single day and night of misfortune. What if these aren't just myths? What if they are the fragmented memories of a real, global event? For decades, explorers and scientists have been drawn to the deep, searching for clues. Imagine, miles beneath the waves, the silent, eerie silhouettes of what could be man-made structures. We've all seen the tantalizing images from places like the Yonaguni Monument off the coast of Japan or the strange formations found in the Bimini Road. Are these just natural rock formations, or are they the last remnants of cities that were once bustling with life? In this documentary, we're going to piece together the puzzle. Using ancient maps, sacred texts, and stunning 3D reconstructions, we will bring these lost worlds back to life. Picture sprawling cities with architecture beyond our imagination, temples where priests tried to warn a skeptical populace of the coming doom, and a sky filled with omens as the gods themselves watch the world prepare for a cataclysmic rebirth. We'll look at the Sumerian king list, an ancient text that speaks of kings who reigned for thousands of years before the flood. Then, after the deluge, a new line of kings took over. It is as if history itself was split into two distinct eras, the world before the flood and the world after. In India, the sacred texts tell of Manu, a wise man warned by the god Vishnu in the form of a fish to build a great boat to save humanity from a world-ending torrent. In the Americas, the Hopi, the Maya, and the Aztec all have powerful creation stories centered around a great flood that wiped the slate clean for a new age of humanity. The similarities are too striking to ignore. A divine warning, a chosen hero, a vessel to save life, a world reborn from water. Could these stories all stem from a single, shared human memory? Some scientists propose theories that could explain such an event. The end of the last ice age, around 12,000 years ago, saw catastrophic sea level rise as glaciers melted. Imagine coastlines where most ancient civilizations would have thrived, being swallowed by the ocean over generations. Could this slow, relentless rise in sea levels be the origin of the flood myths? Or was it something more sudden? A comet impact, a massive earthquake triggering a global tsunami, the possibilities are as vast and deep as the ocean itself. We'll explore the evidence, diving into the Black Sea, where researchers believe a massive flood event transformed a freshwater lake into a saltwater sea, submerging ancient settlements along its shores. We will analyze geological data, core samples from the ocean floor, and ancient climate records to see if we can find a scientific fingerprint for this legendary catastrophe. This isn't just about exploring ruins or deciphering old texts. It's about understanding a pivotal moment that may have shaped our collective consciousness. It's about the idea that our civilization isn't the first, and that our ancestors may have witnessed things that we can only dream of. We'll visualize the grandeur of Atlantis as described by Plato, a city of concentric rings of land and water with technology and wisdom that surpassed anything known at the time. We'll walk the streets of ancient Sumer, hearing the prophecies of doom whispered in the temples. We'll stand on the shores of a prehistoric world, watching as the skies darken and the first drops of a legendary rain begin to fall. Join us as we pull back the curtain of time, dive beneath the waves of myth, and search for the truth behind the greatest story ever told. A story of loss, survival, and the enduring power of human memory. A story of the world before the flood and the lost civilizations that lie waiting for us beneath the deep. This is a journey to uncover our own forgotten past, a past that might just hold the key to understanding our future. Thank you for watching. And if you're as fascinated by these ancient mysteries as we are, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into the unknown. We have so much more to explore together.